What's up, everybody? So in today's video I want to talk to y'all about this topic right here about a girl you speaking with, and what she does while you're having a conversation is ignore your request to ask her on a date. Have y'all ever had that happen? Me, I've been through it, and many times over I had to figure out how I was going to handle it. So today I want to actually talk about somebody that's asking the same question. How did I get over it, and how could you get over it? So this is what the guy said. Like I always say, if you like my content, you rock with your boy, make sure you show me some love, hit that subscribe button. He said, I've asked a girl out, she completely ignored it. I'm telling you, that's one of the worst feelings for somebody you like to, want to go out with, and they just keep on talking as if you never said something. And yeah, it pissed me off. So he said, some context. I met this girl doing DoorDash months ago. We kept talking when I went inside and I got her number. I made the mistake of not asking her out soon. The message fizzled. Yep. And if I'm in that predicament, I'm not wasting my time asking a girl out. If I want to go out with you, you're going to know pretty quick. And I'm not going to keep texting you like a guy friend would. And a lot of women, they don't mind that. They don't mind having a little bit of attention here and there. Somebody to fiddle their thumbs with. And if you allow it, you're going to be in that predicament. He said, I retreated back and didn't have any contact for a while. Friday, I picked up an order from where she works. She seemed excited to see me, even called me by my name and asked me a few questions. Yeah, and that's how some women are, man. They remember your name, they remember the text messages. It's not that damn hard to remember, but at the same time, they will play along until you go away. Imagine a girl say, hey, Tasha, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm so happy to see you. And then I walk up and, I can't stand that lane. That's how some women be. That's how some dudes be. They put on that act for that moment, but then go back to doing what they've been doing in the first place. I messaged her last night with the intentions of asking her out. She seemed excited to hear from me again. She went several messages in a row. I responded back, didn't hear anything. Oh man, that's exactly how it goes. So you be texting a woman you really like and everything, that she act like she don't know what's going on because she don't really like you like that. She liked you as her food buddy, the DoorDash guy that gotta deliver her food. A lot of people, they do make comparisons and stuff when it comes to lifestyles. She probably worked at a corporate building, or maybe she worked at a different restaurant, or she worked at a college campus. She could be working anywhere, but you're the food delivery guy. She might be easily judging you off of that. Like, so this man can't do nothing for me. Why does he want to talk to me? And with you having that, that negative chip on your shoulder and everything that she's looking down on, that would play a big role into her not entertaining you, or her actually making an effort to entertain you. Let's see, where I leave off at. Right here. It says, I responded back, didn't hear anything. She had said she was going to some haunted house, so I understood that. I sent a message saying we should hang out sometime and do something. She responded to a few of my messages, but not that one. Yeah, man. Have y'all ever had that happen, man? Because I had it happen. When I was like freshly using dating apps many years ago, when I wasn't sure of how to deal with women and them skipping over my messages, I used to get frustrated. Like, man, what the heck? I literally just asked the woman a question and she only respond to whatever she want to respond to and not respond to what I respond to. I take that as disrespect because I feel like my words are valid and they're being devalued because they don't want to speak about it. For anything, you could just say that I don't want to talk about this topic, or I don't feel comfortable talking about the topic, but instead you skip over it and look at what you only want to speak about. And instead of me getting instantly angry over and over, multiple things start happening. So one of the first things that started happening, instead of me getting upset about women not responding to all my messages, I would just instantly stop talking to them. If it's is in person, or I met them through a dating app, and you start, ignoring my messages and only talking about what you want, this tells me that you like to run the show, you like to dictate the stuff, and I'm not the type of dude that like to be ran by women or have my emotion played with. So you do that, you have to do her. That's one of the first things I start doing. Second, I stopped asking for women's, dates over text messages, because that, to me, I feel like it's a weak way of going about it, because, you see what you got, the girl up there ignoring you in response to whatever she wanted because you're asking over a text. But if you would talk to her on the phone, imagine her trying that. More than likely, if the two of y'all talking on the phone, if she was to do this, it probably just get silent, just like it just got with me. It probably get real silent, real quiet, and real awkward. Or she act like she ain't hear it, and you can easily say, "Hey, I just asked you out. You trying to go out or not?" Then she had to answer the question. What she just say, "Oh, I gotta go," and make it some dumbass excuse. But that's what you will want to hear. That's why I tell men, stop texting women like young boys and little kids. You know what they say, the Gen Z. Stop texting these damn women and ask them out directly so they won't run you around in no damn circles. I sent a message saying we should hang out sometime doing something. She responded with a few messages, but not that one. I ended up avoiding mentioning that, just sent a few messages in regards to what she said. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have sit there and play along with her game. You should have just stopped talking to her, because you already messed up when you try to ask her over a text, and you could have just got the words directly out of her mouth in seconds. I'm utterly confused now. Why is she excited and smiling when she sees me in person, but then completely ignores me asking her to hang out with her? Because it was fake love, man. She didn't really like you. She was pretending because you was there in the moment. She was just living up to that moment. I don't have people do me like that. I had an old male friend that me and him was cool back in high school, and then as soon as I see him in public, the man, "Oh, we should hang out again." But, you know, the dude never really want to hang out, so I just stopped fucking with him. And that's the same thing that this woman is doing right here. Don't hang out with people or try to go out with people that's basically ghosting you in one way or another. It says, "I have been rejected before, but they have always said something like, 'I'm really busy,' or 'we should just be friends.'" Man, anybody told me that right there, any one of these two words, man, you out of here. I ain't wasting my time. Or something like that. I have never just not had a response. I'm really depressed about it and don't understand. It's not nothing to really understand, but you should stop texting women. Unless it's like you trying to set up dating plans that, man, and y'all are already on terms where y'all are going to date. You set up dating plans, or you're trying to convey something that's meaningful across, like, "Hey, I need to get my car fixed. I'll see you later on," something like that. Then stop texting women. Like, don't be up there sending all these emojis and heart eyes and all this stuff 24/7. You need to have your own life. Get out there and live a little. Save all the texting for the younger folks, the people that don't understand women. Texting women is not the way to go, man. Say that junk. Then you say, edit. She liked the message I sent after she ignored the asking question. Of course. Plus, she showed interest and being enthusiastic talking to me. To the people acting like I'm some creep. You're not a creep, man. This is just a woman that don't want to go out with you. It's not like it's some random woman I have never talked to. It's not that. It's just that she doesn't like you. If she really want to go out with you, she probably been asking you like, "So, you got any time free this Saturday? What you got planned?" I don't have women ask me that recently. I don't have a woman ask me that, and I just say in my head, like, "Oh, it sounds like she wants me to ask her on a date or plan a date. Maybe I should go ahead and say something or ask her what she got planned or going on. You know, I could tag along, or maybe we could do something together." But I noticed these type of things and stuff, and this woman didn't ask you or make any initiative to ask you, and you didn't, get that response back. Then I would have just left it alone, man. Oh, so let's go on a little bit, and hopefully some folks get you some decent advice. This person said, if she ignores the invites on multiple occasions, she's likely not interested in that way. I'd take your loss on this one. Yeah, and I would say the same, man. The woman doesn't want you. She's sitting there just using you as a text buddy. Nothing worse than being a text buddy, because text buddy is equivalent to friend zone. And I'm not accepting friend zone. You say you're not trying to be just friends with her. You're trying to ask her on a date. So for you to keep texting her, it doesn't align with your principles. You need to stop texting this woman and leave her alone. You said, I just asked her the one time. Maybe I should have asked differently. Yeah, you probably should. Over the phone, hear her vocals, get to know somebody over the phone versus waste your time texting. It just completely threw me off because I was expecting her to be open to it. Surprise, you were incorrect. This person said, she could be playing hard to get. No, she's trying to avoid him completely. There's no hard to get here. This is a goddamn wall reinforced by alien technology. She don't want to be reached. You would never reach her as a human. Yeah, I know women are far from straightforward, laughing aloud. Give her another text next week. If nothing transpires from that, then forget about her. Yeah, I'm not texting her no next week. She already displayed that she thinks she's in charge and I'm just a little boy, and she only wants to talk about what she wants to talk about. What about what I want? What about what I want to talk about? Even if you don't want to go out with me, just say it versus wasting my time. But yeah, you talking about maybe you should ask again, down the line. Nah, I'm not asking you a second time. You told me how you felt the first time. Fuck all that. And here go my boy right here. I be seeing him a lot. I think I clicked on this link by accident. But yeah, this dude, he always get sound device and everything. So let's see what he had to say. It says, I don't have your text in front of me, but always best to strip away all the conversational threads when you go for a meetup, rather than dumping a whole bunch of info on her, only one of which is about the meetup. Your way has the effect sometimes feeling errant, unclear, unassertive. Yeah, exactly. You don't sound masculine. You don't sound masculine at all by texting a woman and having, frivolous, unmeaningful threads and texting and talking to a woman that doesn't really want to talk to you. So you should have got right to the point. Me, I tell a woman after I get her number, I would tell her, look, I'm gonna hit you up at this day at this time and everything. I'm quite busy, so I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And I leave it at that. That's the first text I'm sending. And if she isn't available at the time that I said I'll be available, then I'm taking it as if she don't take my time as serious or unimportant. And after that, I'm not texting you. I'm not calling you. Don't call me. I don't done this a while back and told a woman I'm gonna call around this time, and what she do, didn't answer, but then try to call me the very next day. I was like, man, get out of here. You think you running this shit? You think you in charge of me? You think I'm just some little boy? No, I don't want to deal with you. I want to be valued and respected, and you didn't respect my time, that you don't respect me. Overall, in texting, you should focus on short, sweet banter, and then clearly transition to a short and clear, soft close about a date. Haha, nice. I love to hear more about that over a drink. Yeah, that will work and everything. But as you said, like, we're not sitting there about keep wasting my damn time texting you. Like, look, we can talk about the more important things about our life and what we got in common in person, if we ain't already talked about that on the phone for a little bit. Also, in my experience, by responding one more time to her in a non-needy way, oftentimes she ends up acknowledging that previous acts and moving forward with plans anyway. You could also call her out by playing to the humor, laughing aloud. That was my way of asking you out. Yeah, you could, but I'm not playing no damn games. I don't play games, especially when I'm going to see a woman. I'm going to be direct with you. But the key here is to make it clear you're not here to beat around the bush with more small talk. You're here to meet for a proper date. Yeah, and this is facts. Stop wasting your time playing around with women, texting them for weeks on end, texting them or even messaging them on these dating apps for like 7 days, and then finally asking them out. Because I'm telling you, within the first day, I'm asking a woman for her phone number. I'm not waiting 5 days to ask for her phone number on no dating app, because I'm here on a mission. I'm trying to get the date. I'm trying to get to know the woman. I'm trying to be with the woman and not waste my time. A lot of y'all dudes, y'all out here, y'all get the woman number. I had a female tell me the other day that it was a dude that sent her, a picture of his stuff, talking about, that was by accident. Soon as he got her phone number, you sent her that, trying to entice her, like, look at the little carrot on the dang on stick. Like, get out of here, man. Women aren't trying to see your little penis, man. Keep that stuff to yourself. But I read this part right here. Let's go on a little bit longer. Why do women keep talking to you when they never want to go out with you and seemingly talk to you for no reason at all? Because it's their way to let things die organically then abruptly. Yep. I guess that's a good way of saying it, because I never talked about it. I never addressed it. And, I guess the thread kept going on, and you didn't see it. It was no response. So we're going to act like it never occurred and everything. All the little stuff we talked about has passed it up. So we can act like we never saw it and keep texting like friends and be text buddies. Or, I can call you out on it, and then you just stop talking to me overall because you don't have the balls to tell me what's really bothering you. They always want to avoid confrontation at all costs, no matter how much you pressure them to be clear. Well, in this predicament, you are popping up at her job delivering food. Imagine if she saw your ass and you deliver her food, you spit on her food, you show up, you got a big red face and everything. Oh, you ignore my text. oh, you didn't want to go out on a date with me. I'll see you when you get out of work. She could be thinking that. You never know what a woman's thinking. So this could be a reason why she's not responding to you well or ignoring your text, but you never know. Let's see. He said, it's better for them to just hope that the conversation will die naturally by losing interest and maintaining it, so that then they don't have to feel like they did the rejection and instead feeling like it was simply you who finally gave up or lost interest on your own. Look, I'm gonna give up real fast. I'm a quitter when it comes to not wasting my time with women. Like, if I ask you out and you don't say yes, you don't get a second chance. Don't hit me up later. I don't have women that I don't met in the past. I don't met them in person. I don't met some of them on, a dating app, and then they kind of just ignore me as if I wasn't even good enough. So what happened after that? Months down the line, oh hey, how you been? I'm like, what? What? Who are you? I don't know you. I don't fuck with you. We don't do that type of stuff. We cool. I don't do that over here. And, they feeling like a little heartbroken now because you thought you had some better option. Now you think you can come crawling to me. I'm not one of the little options. Like, I was the top option, but now I'm not one of your little options. I'm not none of your options. So keep it moving. Dude said, what do you see? He said, sometimes also to keep the options open and feel like they always have a list of guys on the back burner, most of which she will never date, but who knows, better to keep them on this list as a last resort in case her dating life becomes a full disaster to the point where having guys she isn't excited about is still better than no guys at all. Yep, just trying to have a little meaningful connection with a bunch of losers and fools that's clinging on to her, what they call them, male orbiters. These be the same dudes that be hovering around the same female at the little work office, the cubicles, or maybe the Amazon warehouse factories. It'd be one pretty chick, and you got 7 or 8 different dudes that's always around her all at one point trying to get her attention and shit, and she just like feeling all loved and glorified because she know that these simps and nice guys, they not gonna ever get it, but they are male orbiters hoping one day that she will grace on a little bit of booty and a little mouth action, but it's never gonna occur. If I was working in those settings and I ask you out and you just blow me off, then I'm not talking to you. I had nothing to talk about. I was only here to see if I can get some ass or get to know you, and you made it abruptly clear, and I don't want to talk about it then. Let's go. Let's leave it alone. But then you said, well, usually this just fades out trick of avoiding confrontation rather than keeping you as an option. The real question is, why do you insist on pursuing a woman who never wants to go out with you and seemingly waste your time? Because you need closure to move on, right? Probably not. But at the same time, you still lingering. This dude said, but why do you need an official closure rather than simply letting it die out without an official declaration that she is not interested? Because deep down inside, you are so needy and desperate that you are willing to cling on to any girl that gives you even 1% of attention, because maybe, just maybe, by a pure miracle, it will lead into something. Man, this dude is harsh. Like, I know I say some shit, but I don't cut into nobody this type of ruthless. This dude right here ain't cutting back. He ain't holding back on nothing. The necessity comes from not having option and feeling this is all you deserve. That women might not genuinely want to show more effort or interest than what a girl is showing in making things happen, and that is such you have to swim against the current to try to have a chance at dating a woman. Yeah, you gotta make effort. Like, there's gonna be women that don't want me, women that don't like bald-headed guys, women that don't like guys with beards, women that don't like guys that's only 6 feet or barely 6 feet, or dudes with straight eyebrows. They might not like that, but at the same time, that doesn't mean you give up hope. You gotta keep fighting and keep trying. But you right here, you up there like, why don't you want me? I don't get it. You didn't tell me officially that you don't want to go on a date. Maybe we should go on a date. You should try dating me. I'm an awesome guy. Women don't give a fuck about how awesome you are. Women care about how they feel about their feelings. And if they don't feel that they need to be asking you out or you should be asking them out, they don't care about none of that. And you just got to accept it as a guy that women don't want to be with you if they don't want to be with you. Then he said, I probably skipped over this, but I'm going to keep going anyways. This is the real problem. The fact that you are willing to tolerate this instead of moving on your own. If you had options, you wouldn't need closure. That's a fact. I just keep it moving. Woman show me what I like. All right, next. That's how I am with it. It's that you would just be asking asking to the next hot girl that's already interested in going out rather than wasting time microanalyzing and over pursuing a girl who ignores your date proposition or gives you excuses. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time on a woman that's wasting time already. I got other shit to be doing in my life, but you know, you got dudes out here that ain't got no motion at all, so they get desperate and keep clinging on to damn women. I'm not clinging. I'm not clinging. Girl, go find some fool to do all that crap. And then, I guess we could read this. I'm probably read a few more and I gotta get out of here, man. It says, aside from the time gap in your text, what could be off-putting is this literally what you said. I sent a message saying we should hang out sometime and do something. Hopefully that wasn't the exact message, man. You probably should say, look, I'm trying to hang out and go to this bar. You want to come along with me? But like I said, I don't really go to bars no more. I try to plan dates in the summer or when it's nice outside. So if I'm not out and about when it's decent, I'm not going to ask you out because I don't like being out when it's cold as hell. But some men, what you got as options? I don't know. If you live in like Minnesota or Ohio like I do, when the winter roll around, is not too much. So what they do, go to bars or hookah lounges and stuff. This is stuff I don't care for, so I don't ask women out. And in this message, you asked, you didn't even ask, you didn't give a woman a location. You just said we should hang out sometime. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, we should hang out. That don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. You ain't really said too much or nothing. If so, that may be an issue. Ask her out for something specific in a specific time frame. Like, do you want to go to dinner this week on XYZ day? Yeah, this guy, I guess he sent exactly what I just elaborated on. Then, you know, the original poster said, do you think I should ask again just to be more specific? Man, hell no. Don't ask her a second time. She already said that she ain't trying to go out with you in many different ways. She don't send subliminals. When you do something for somebody and they completely ignore it intentionally, that means that they don't respect you to some extent. And if she doesn't respect you with this, imagine if you guys were to get together and you ask her questions in person and she's talking to you and just ignore everything you just said, keep talking. Like, that right there might make you in the head bust. I'm like, hey, you hurt right in the fucking face. All because they play out your time and acting like what you said don't mean a thing at all. Next person said, let's hang out sometimes. It's not asking her out or shooting your shot. Next time, put in some effort. Well, that's that. He must have said something and got his comment deleted right there, whoever that person is. These are the last two on the page, so this will be the last two for the video. This is honestly, it means move on. If she really did want to see you or spend the time with you, she will reply and say yes. Yep, I don't have plenty of women, you know, ask me out, and I just agreed to it, and then I set the actual date up. So if women ain't making effort or making it a little bit easy for you, then they don't want to spend time with you. Also, when she liked your comment, you can reply back with, I guess that emoji means yes, let's go see that movie. How about Friday at 7 p.m.? I mean, yeah, that could have worked. Me, typically, if I see a woman double tap a little heart emoji on my message and doesn't address anything, I'm taking it as if it meant nothing, because to me it's exactly what it looks like. You implicitly showed me that what we were talking about means nothing, or you just like to comment. I don't mean that you wanted to hang out with me, you just like to comment. That's how you should play it. If she does not reply, move on. If she replies back with no, but let's set a different time, then propose on a date or throw out two other options and go from there. Yeah, this makes perfect sense and stuff. At least you made an effort, and if she gives you an alternative, why not take it? Maybe something is going on. But a lot of times when a woman doesn't like you, what they'll do is say, I'll let you know. And that is no alternative. That can mean any fucking thing. You could be on 2 days from your deathbed at the age 98, and she finally say, you know what, it's not a good time. I bet I won't be here in the next few minutes. But you would never know that because she said she'll let you know. You're too emotionally invested in this girl. This is a lesson. Then nothing is certain. You are pretty sure, and she still soft rejected you. That's a phrase I ain't never heard of. That's okay, just move on. If she reaches out to you and makes some actual concrete plans, sure. But otherwise, you should just try somewhere else. Yeah, this woman right here, Man, get her out of here, man. You don't show me after you ignore my message attempt that my time is nothing, and you feel like you can just have me as a text buddy, the guy that delivers me food and stuff. I'm not about to keep doing all that shit, man. Look, I'm gonna ask for your number one time only. If you don't accept the deal, then there is no deal. So this has concluded my video. I do got like one question for y'all. Have y'all ever been in this predicament where you're talking to a person and when you're speaking to them, you ask them for something and they obviously ignore you and keep running their damn mouth? What did you do? Did you keep on allowing this to go on, or did you call them out? Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.